I didn't come to this country to go into obstetrics and gynecology and slave for 13 years so that I could work for a hospital. I like being my own man, woman, as it were. I love my patients. I love my staff. I like working in underserved communities. I've always worked in the Chinatown community here. I've also worked in Sunset Park, which is made up of largely Hispanic population, and now almost half of them are Chinese as well. Brooklyn has turned out to be one of the largest populations of Chinese, and I speak Spanish and Chinese, so that worked out very well for me.
How does EMR technology help your medical practice?
Technology has made my scheduling much easier. We used to pass around a book and write the appointments in and take an eraser and erase it when they canceled. So this has improved for sure. The billing and the electronic records in that sense has improved. In terms of patients, they can email me on a secure email. They're able to make appointments or request appointments online. So access in that way is good.
How has OmniMD helped you in your practice?
I would say that it helps you with your accounts receivables, to use an accounting term. So you know your receivables better. You're able to pull out in an Excel sheet, on a spreadsheet, encounters versus that have been billed. What are your 30, 60, 90-day receivables? You know, what's still outstanding?
Checking in patients is very simple. Basically, you just click, you check them in, you update their demographic information, the insurance information, everything is self-explanatory in there. OmniMD makes creating claims easy and posting payments easy, and there's no hassle with doing it. It's very simple, it's user-friendly as far as just clicking through and seeing what needs to be done.
From the prescription standpoint, I think it's an excellent tool because I like the idea that there's a national clearinghouse for prescriptions, and that these are, it prevents me from writing a prescription and having a typographical error to be misinterpreted by a pharmacist. You know, so my prescription goes to the pharmacy. Sometimes before the patient leaves, the pharmacist has called me up to make sure that that's exactly what I wanted. So that's better for the patient at the end of the day. We looked at Omni because more for the team. It was the most simple platform for me to look at the desktop, but also the responsiveness of the people at Omni was important. When I called, I got an answer immediately. If I emailed, I got an answer immediately, as opposed to other EMR that I've dealt with from a hospital system point. It took forever to get a response. What I would say about Omni is that they're nimble. They're one of the most nimble companies. They're a great group of dedicated professionals, and I've never found the folks at Omni, and I mean this, to be anything but professional and responsive. You know, they're concerned, they appear at least concerned about making the EMR as good as it can be for me. You know, keeping in mind that I guess there are more obstetricians out there than just me. But in my world, I like to think it's about me. And I feel like it's about me when I deal with Omni, which is important.
I would recommend OmniMD system to anyone.